Hello, and welcome back to another episode or YouTube video or spillage coming from my mouth regarding how you can potentially live a little more streamlined, a little better, a little more fun. Now, my last video was on self-love. Now, it's starting to pick up traction. I'm not going to brag, but I've had 4 likes and 50 views. Yes, you heard it here first. It is amazing, and I am proud and grateful for all the people that are supporting this channel. Now, what did I want to speak about today? Well, my intuition is telling me to speak about the subject called timing. And that in life, as you may have noticed, most people are on fast forward. They may be going at a 1.2x. You know, like on WhatsApp or whatever, where you can speed up the speed of the person's audio. Most people are at a 1.2. Some people are on a damn 2. Now, these people are crazy. They can't stop. Now, am I saying you never need to rush in life? Kinda, yeah. In a way. Unless you're catching a train or anything, but that's more exuberant impulse. There's a bit of a difference. But I mean the day-to-day rushing of anxiety and angst to get through this moment, to get to another one, which hopefully will relieve you from this one. But unfortunately it doesn't, because there's only this moment, right? When you look around, again, it is this moment. Some people label it the now, but we're always in this square space, or circular dome sphere thing, called now, called your moment. And I have noticed that I've gleaned great benefit from slowing down and not rushing through life. And one of the benefits of that is you become more of an observer of your actions, less reactive, more aligned with who you are. And it takes a bit of time. Getting time down to an art takes a bit of time. But one thing that you certainly will glean from slowing down, and by slowing down, I don't mean going in slow motion. I just mean checking yourself to make sure that you're honoring who you are now, not trying to bolster yourself forward so much that you kind of are making a statement to the universe that you don't love yourself very much. Because who you are now is enough. And there's a great teacher called Bashar who speaks about the balance point between being and becoming. Like, becoming is built in. You're always going to become. You're always going to get those inspirations, those intuitions, those downloads, those jigs, those gut feelings to move towards the next thing. And it could just be going for a cup of coffee, calling your girlfriend, but it could be, something bigger. But it will always be called, you will always be called, life will always call you to do something. So you don't need to worry about becoming, because becoming is built in. But from my experience, most people, myself included, can certainly glean benefit from just being a bit more. And what is wrong with being? There's nothing wrong with being. You are enough as you are. Listen, I know we're speaking about time, but I'm going to break this to you. There is nothing in the future that is going to make you enough. Did you hear that? There's nothing in the future that's going to make you enough. I mean, it's so unfortunate. I wish I could tell you otherwise. And hey, I might be wrong. I might be absolutely wrong. But I can tell you from my experience, nothing is coming to save you in the future. Because you don't need saving, you're enough now. And it's about realizing that. And that means slowing down to check yourself, to appreciate yourself, to love yourself. And one thing that you will get from slowing down is you will begin to enjoy things. Because the ego Because again, like in my previous video, we're brought up to people please, and we're brought up to accomplish. And when I do ABC, woman 1 2 3 or man 1 2 3 will love me, and then I will feel enough and I can finally relax. Maybe when I retire, when I'm 65 or 70 or 80, I'll finally retire and I'll be like, I can finally enjoy your life. But it probably won't be the case unless you become enlightened along the way. It probably won't be the case, because if you can't enjoy your life now, when can you enjoy it? So it's about enjoying it now. I was going to have a sip of my coffee. And one of the benefits when you slow down, start to enjoy your life a little bit more, you will notice you will become sensual. Like, you hear my words now. I didn't plan for this. I don't have a script. I'm flying off my heart. It's flying off the cuff. And that's because I've become more sensual. But you can't be sensual if you're rushing and you're grabbing so many things and you're trying to get things done and you're stressed. And being sensual has so many benefits. You can enjoy the day-to-day tasks. Like me, for example, I've got to pick up my washing in a bit and I've got to dry. Some people hate that. And fair enough, you don't have to do things you don't enjoy. But I'm saying your life will become a bit more slipstream and sensual when you slow down and you can enjoy things. Eating an apple, having sex, taking a walk, writing out a birthday card. You can slow down and really put some quality and care into your life. A teacher once told me it's like tending to your life. Look at life like you're tending. Because your life, or what you think is the golden treasure at the end of the rainbow, it's not in front of you. It doesn't lie in time, in the future. In fact, it lies around you, right? And we always hear it, right, from God knows how many spiritual teachers that you're enough, be enough, right? But I don't think there's that many explanations or tools or techniques to be enough. But one is certainly starving that time monster and not using time in such an agonizing way, because time is not the enemy. You have plenty of time. Enjoy yourself. You have 365 days till this time next year. So many hours in a day. I bet you can enjoy yourself up till then to some degree. So time is not against you. Time is not the enemy. And now, how does this link in with people pleasing? Well, a lot of people, and this video is going today, I'm on a flow. A lot of people are always rushing to service someone else and try and control and please and make sure their world is stabilized around them. And I get it. If you're at war, if you're in Afghanistan or something, I totally get that. You need to respond, but that's a different equation. That's a different energy. That's danger. I haven't got time to think. But in this Western society, we're often rushing around to please our parents, please our boss, please our siblings. But do you ever please yourself? Do you ever slow down? Like me, for example, I'll give you an example of my life. Like, I'm in business, right? I'm in property or real estate if you're listening from the US. And for me, I pick up on people's anxiousness, you know? Like, sometimes, let's say one call, or let's say someone wants 3 calls. They keep calling to check if someone's going to go do a viewing of a house. I know intuitively and through maturity that me picking up that phone is not really going to do anyone justice, when in fact I know I should stave off from answering and get back when it feels right and I have the information that's going to move a deal forward. But if I rush and I pick up that phone, that totally takes me out of sensuality. That totally takes me out of perfect timing or good timing. And again, it's not about being perfect, let's just call it good timing. But if you listen to your intuition, time becomes a friend, it becomes an ally. And you can have spaces between moments, and those spaces give you clarity. You can take a pause. You could be in suspense, let's say 2 moments are like either end of a bridge. You can be on that bridge, taking a pause, taking a moment, taking in the view. And just enjoy your life and realize that you don't need to throw yourself into the future, which is the past, by the way, so much. You can be now, enjoy, and take comfort in the luxury of yourself. But again, that takes a little bit of time and a little bit of balls and a little bit of intelligence and waking up to figure that out. But that's why I'm here. That's why you're here. That's why we're all here. To help each other wake up, have a good time, and get the throngs of love, the frickin' party mood going, right? And let me give you another example. Maybe this will stick, because business is a bit different. You're on the phone. Not everyone is on the phone in their work and blah, blah, blah. But let me use a really obvious example of slowing down time and realizing that you don't need to nitpick and control and finger and mess up your reality as much as you think. And this might sound really dumb, but listen up. So on my laptop, I have the Wi-Fi, right? And it's automatically connected to my building. Now, when I turn on the Wi-Fi, I know my laptop, my MacBook, will take like 30 seconds to automatically connect to the Wi-Fi, but it doesn't. So all I need to do, flip my laptop on, and the Wi-Fi connects. Now, there is a part of me that impulsively wants to react and go to that little Wi-Fi fan thing at the top, click on it, and then click on the appropriate Wi-Fi. However, I don't do that anymore. Why? Because I know reality, my Wi-Fi, my internet, my laptop will take care of itself. Does that make sense? I didn't need to take the action in order to get the progress. I just needed to be and hang out, and voila, I get Wi-Fi. My internet is connected. Now, where does that apply in other areas? Well, for example, let's say someone spoke to me in the elevator today. I live in a kind of hotel, if you will, right now. And when I went in, I knew this guy wanted to speak about something. He asked me a question about, is there a cinema? Is there a cinema nearby? And I was about to open my mouth, but I stopped because he wanted to speak. And he spoke and spoke and spoke, and I gave him a really clear directive at the end. So it's about checking yourself. You don't need to jump the gun so much in order to get quality and purpose in your life. And that's how you cultivate quality. That's how you cultivate inner riches. That's how you cultivate wealth. And I'm going off on a rant, but look at banks. How do banks make money? They sit on energy. They sit on currency, right? And then they glean interest from your money, right? And fair enough. They need to make money. You choose to do it. That's your choice. But that's how they do. They sit on things. So I recommend when you become a master of time, is sit on things a bit too much, or a bit more rather. When you get an impulse to buy something, let it linger. I like things to be up in the air because it's more exciting to see how life will unfold it in a more splendid way, rather than me plucking the flower from the garden immediately. You spot the flower, it's a beautiful flower, you like to interact with the flower, you like to smell it, but just let it be, man. Let it be until it's ripe. And that is the awesomeness and the beauty of using time as a friend or an ally. You can wait and wait and wait. And by the way, you're not really waiting, you're being. Make yourself a cup of tea, chill out, frickin', I don't know, do anything, man. Masturbate, frickin', call a friend, frickin', order something from Amazon, I don't know. I know you're hearing me, it's all love here. But listen, take your time. Don't rush. And you'll be surprised when you let things be. But when you finally pluck the frickin' flower, it comes from such a cultivated, rich place, has a real quality to it, you know? It's like those businesses that rush, you know, to make the quick buck. Here one moment, gone the next. flash in the pan. They may have made millions in 1 year, and that's awesome, you know? And I don't doubt that can be an awesome experience. I'm just offering an alternative. However, you see those evergreen businesses, they might be slow in the beginning, like Amazon, right? Selling books out of a damn truck, making losses after losses. And then over time, with patience, boom, freaking Jeff Bezos is balling on a jet. He's jacked. And life is merry, right? But again, that takes time. And that takes maturity. And hey, I get it. Like, we want those dopamine hits, right? But you can get those short-term hits. But sometimes you'll get an even more profound freaking mix of serotonin, dopamine, and who knows what else going on, freaking human growth hormone all at once. If you're willing to cultivate, have a bit of patience, and let things land on your doorstep. Because that's also the beauty of patience, or having that evergreen energy in life, is magical shit begins to happen. Because your life is a reflection of you. It's a mirror. Now, I'm not going to go into details about that because there's many, let's say, intricate details about that what I'm about to say must be misconstrued. But just listen. Overall, your life is a mirror. And when you come from that state of profound love for yourself, you're just being a big ball of juicy love, people will want to know you. People will want to speak to you. You'll be attractive. People will want to do business. People will invite you out for dinner because you're fun, you're joyful, you're laughing, because you enjoy yourself. And shit will be handed to you on a silver platter, land on your doorstep, like I said, when you're willing to be a bit patient and let things land. So that's it, guys. Take your time. Enjoy playing with time. And again, don't take it too seriously. Don't take the words that come out of my mouth too seriously. If any of it registers at all, put a little bit into practice. You know? If your intuition says, no, I'm not going to pick up the phone this morning, it feels a bit jellified, I'm going to wait till the evening, do that. Maybe when you pick up the phone and call them in the evening, they'll be in a better state. You'll be in a better state. And it will be a richer conversation because of it. But one of you needs to step up and get off the freaking fast lane and just chill out for a bit and get to know thyself. Okay, guys, so that's it. Time. It takes time to learn it and become better at using it as a tool. But I know you can do it because I'm doing it and we're all on this journey together. All right? So again, take your time, enjoy it, and I will see you in the next video. Who knows what that next video is going to be on? I like your feedback, and yeah, let's keep rocking and rolling. So ta-ra for now. This is Scott, and adios.